What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Today in Ace Combat. Today is September 14th, and today Erusea fired some shots at ISAF with Stonehenge, which began the Continental War back in 2003. But also, in other news, today Operation Fisherman from Ace Combat 7's DLC mission number 3, 10 million relief plan took place today. This is an air-to-air mission and an air-to-ship mission, and it contains about 5 phases. To make a long story short, David North knew that by September 14th, the Alicorn would arrive into the Spring Sea. So the best way to intercept the Alicorn was to do it as soon as possible. And so the mission began. This begins phase 1, which is you must protect the ASW planes from enemy Raphael M's, which are piloted by the CACS, and there are also enemy SL UAVs. The purpose of the ASW planes were to drop sonobuoys, which were attempting to locate the Alicorn, which transitioned into phase 2, and the objective was to determine the exact location of the Alicorn using the magnetic anomaly detector, also known as MAD. It works like the waveform detector back in White Noise from Ace Combat 5. When you're below 430 knots or 800 kilometers per hour, it'll start beeping, and louder the beep it is, the closer you are to the target. So all you have to really do is just follow the noise and the waveforms, and the bigger and louder it gets, it's easier to locate your target. Once the Alicorn is discovered, it'll dump out 6 jammer buoys. You must take them out, and afterwards you have to find the submarine once again. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but yet again, it's not the worst possible thing to do. You have a max time of 1 minute to find it, or its mission failed. And you're also being attacked by 6 SL UAVs, so I mean, that's fun, right? They're not really that much of a pain though. You can really ignore them and just find the Alicorn again. Once the Alicorn is found, Ocean destroyers will attack it, forcing the sub to surface.
Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched. Report the results. Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Which transitions into phase 3. You must take out the Alicorn, and the objective is to take out the ballast tanks. You're not really super limited on how you want to take it out. You can also destroy its defense beforehand. This thing has different attack patterns, using things from missiles, a railgun, SL UAVs, and launching Raphael M's at you. Once all 4 ballast tanks are destroyed, the phase ends. Broadcasting on an open channel to Ocean forces, Captain Torres discusses that he would surrender.
What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
Why hold international law so dearly? We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed. Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
But what do you know? This was a lie. He then deploys the Alicorn's rail cannon and barrier drones. This then transitions into phase 4, which you have 15 seconds to destroy the rail cannon before it fires on Ored. It only takes 1 missile, but the problem is that just like the Arsenal Bird's APS, it does have barrier drones, and you must avoid these at all costs. And then a jammer will be activated. You want to destroy this ASAP.
okay. The shell will miss.
Torres, being super mad, he reloads the cannon to fire once again. The LRSSG attack the Alicorn with everything they had, which finally transitions into the last phase. You have a time limit of 2 minutes to destroy the rail cannon before it fires another shot at Ored. This becomes an all-out war zone between you and the Alicorn. The FAEB is highly recommended for this mission. After bombing off a few shots at the rail cannon, Trigger then saves the day. Yay! Woohoo! Yeah! The war's over. Yay!
Don't you see? 1 million lives!
Rest in peace to the Alicorn, Captain Torres, SACS, his team, and to everyone in this giant battle. David North then uploaded the battle data from Trigger's flight, and it showed that there's a higher survival rate among the squadrons when Trigger is present versus when he isn't. I mean, go figure. North then wrote a report in favor of Trigger to the Ocean president after the Alicorn operations, which turns out, you know, Trigger maybe isn't such a bad guy. It kind of makes you think, you know? That's going to be it for today's episode of Today in Ace Combat. I want to know in the comment section below, what is your favorite DLC mission? I'm sure just like a lot of people, my personal favorite has to be 10 million relief plan, which is this mission. I mean, you really see how much heart and soul that Torres has in his team and how much that he really just wants his plan to succeed. He'll do anything at all costs, and honestly, it's really respectable, like I said. You know, I don't know if we'll see another enemy like this in the future at all, but I do have to say that out of every single antagonist that we have had in Ace Combat, this is by far the most respectable one. If you guys haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter to stay updated on the YouTube channel, as well as join the Discord. The link is in the description down below. Also, if you guys have not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, we are going to be having close to daily content as much as possible, and of course to stay updated with the Today in Ace Combat series. And that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, and of course, as always, I will see you all in solitary.